Hello and welcome back to the Bedtime Stories podcast, hashtag the most inconsistent podcast in the world.
What episode are we on? Sorry.
29 now.
With your host, Callum and Hannah. Hello, everybody. We're back again. We're being consistent for now.
Just to clarify, if you see sweat dripping off of both of our faces and sweat patches, it's because it's 62 degrees in here.
Of course, a heat wave has decided to arise in the UK right now. It's like 28 degrees today. We are filming this in a studio with lots of lighting and lots of equipment that's very warm. I am unbelievably hot right now.
Promise you now, if I don't get up and there's not a stain on the chair from
sweat,
my sweat, I'll be very surprised.
Do you prefer it being warm or hot? Oh, sorry, cold or hot?
In these situations, I would much rather it be a bit cooler right now.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, because in this studio, it's like a sauna.
It's a
it
furnace
attracts
in here.
all the
No,
heat.
it is a furnace in here.
So, yeah, I would much rather it right now be about 16 degrees outside. However, I wouldn't because I absolutely love the heat to the point where I don't give a shit.
I love the heat in the daytime, but at night, if I'm hot, I am a raging bitch. I cannot stand being hot at night. Like, I must be cool in the nighttime because I love being snuggly. I hate feeling like I can't be like all snuggly in bed. I have to be cool.
You do turn into a bit of a raging
I get
bitch.
really raging when I'm warm, especially I get really clammy, really sweaty and clammy.
And if you're wondering why I'm wearing this outfit and look like something from the 70s, it's just because I felt like it. I want to dress like it's summer.
You're going to dirty your summer clothes. We need to go. We're going on holiday in a few days.
That'll be right. I only have these on for a couple of hours. And the hat as well. I've got to put it over the headphones.
When did you get that hat? I really love it.
I got it from Turkey, remember? Me and Tay got the same one.
Oh, of course you did.
When we was in Turkey, we walked past this place where we get matching hats. And we got them. And I don't think Tay ever wore his.
He's never got matching hats with me.
Who? Me?
You've never got a matching hat with me.
Because you're a woman.
We could have matching hats if you wanted to.
How would we wear matching hats? You would never wear a cap or a baseball cap or a beanie.
I'm just trying to say that you and Tay are boyfriends and you love each other so much.
Yeah, we are. That's my man. Wait, pause. No, it's not.
They were on FaceTime last night for like an hour. So cute.
Yeah.
Because Tay's on holiday right now, that Callum. And when Callum, as you guys know from the last podcast, Callum's obviously really, really sad and lonely and bored. And as soon as they got on the phone to each other, it's like, wow, he's happy again.
I was a bit emotional. Guys, do you know, if you're feeling down in the dumps and like shit and kind of depressed, change your diet. I promise you, drink more water, stop drinking alcohol, and just change your diet. I haven't drunk alcohol now for 4 days? I've been eating better just for 2 days, and I've been drinking a ton of water for 2 days. And I already have this, I don't know how to explain it.
It's a mental thing as well, because it's not just that your body is feeling better, it's
clarity.
You're mentally feeling better about it. Even if you're doing one small little change a day, like just having his little lemon water, it just changes his day completely.
I have a big jug of lemon water. And do you know what I noticed as well? Like, your breath feels fresher. Your mouth just feels fresher because
with water.
Lemon water. Yeah. And I'm eating more like protein now as well, so I'm feeling I just feel better. Like, honestly, if you're feeling like shit, just change your diet. I'm being serious because I can guarantee you, if you're all depressed down in dumps, you're doing something that you know you shouldn't be.
That's fair. Do
you know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
When do you feel like you get in them ruts?
When I haven't like done my washing and cleaned and like showered and feel fresh, because like my idea of a nice day out. Like, my idea of a perfect night in is to have all of my washing done, my bedding is fresh and clean, my room is clean, I've had a shower, I'm in fresh PJs, skincare done, and I'm in bed with my book. When I cannot do that at least twice a week, I get really ratty. Like, I love having my little bedtime. Like, I love having put my favourite show on. Let's get the Kindle out and get a new book going. Like, that is when I would get ratty. That's when I start to feel like shit, when I can't do that. Like,
and if you're at mine for too long.
Yes, because I feel like my life is not sorted. Because I'm like, I need to go home, do my washing. I need to get ready, change. Like, I can't. Like, I like being settled. That's my thing. Is I'm a very settled person. I like going out. I'm impartial to a night out here and there. You know, I enjoy seeing my friends, but I love being in. I love having a night in and just like binge watching a TV show. Oh.
See, I like doing that like once every couple months. See, I feel like I'm not doing nothing or getting anything done.
I could sit showered fresh in bed at 7 p.m. and read my Kindle for 5 hours every night. If I wanted to, I could. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, see, I can't do that. It's like, I'm pretty sure we spoke about this before. It's like people who can get in the bath and relax. I can't relax in a bath because I know I'm sitting in my own dirt.
But I don't like bathing. But bathing? Is that the word for it? Bathing?
I would say bathing.
Oh, we need to do a word of the day.
Oh, yeah, do it. I thought you were going to do that towards the end, no?
I'll do it now because I've just remembered.
Okay, so Hannah, if you didn't know, Hannah's trying to expand her vocabulary and make her connecting words better. Yes. And I should be doing that as well.
Oh, today's word of the day is tomfoolery. We all know what that means. It's if you're being a silly, silly goose.
I'm sorry, that's the worst word of the day ever. That's such a waste of storage in the brain.
Tomfoolery is a word with an old-fashioned sound to it that refers to being playful or silly.
Oh, stop all that tomfoolery,
You
Hannah.
are such a tomfoolery.
Stop that tomfoolery.
You're a tomfoolerer.
Do you know what? Talking about brain and how our brain works and vocabulary.
What?
Inside Out. We watched Inside Out 1 for the first time the other day.
You guys, this is so funny. So
Inside Out.
Callum had never watched it. I also had watched it before, and I cried every single time when I watched it. And we were just like in the process of like, right, we're moving out. You know, put the offer down, all this and that. And then we watched Inside Out. And it was the time of the month as well. So it was a bit of a sad, emotional time for me. And at the end of the film, she's going, I just want to go home. I don't want to be, I want to see my friends. I want to be near my family. Like, and it's so sad. Like she's like moving away from home. Yeah. And I was a mess. I'm like baby crying. Like I'm full on sobbing. Like it was really, really bad.
Whoever came up with the concept for that show is an absolute genius.
We're gonna be crying our eyes out at number 2.
Number 2 is gonna be good. Do you think they do number 3? Like, say, because in number 2 I think she's still young, but if they do a number 3 and she's getting older and she gets all these hormones coursing through her body, like.
Yeah, we need one for people in their 20s. Come on.
Yeah, literally.
Come
like
on. Represent.
Like a hormone monster. You need like a hormone monster, innit?
For someone in your 20s.
Yeah.
It's so funny. My manager messaged me earlier and she was like, you're 23, right? I was like, Libby, I'm 24 and I'm going to cry because I've I've said this. I said this in the last podcast. Over the last few months, I don't know what has happened to me and Callum. Please to let us know if you think we look different. We have matured so much in terms of like, we ain't getting ID'd no more. And I'm not even just talking about like the little corner shops. I'm going to Morrison's. I'm going to like B&M. I'm going to like superstores. And I'm not getting ID'd anywhere. And I'm 24 years old.
Yeah. I think it gets to a point where maybe it's because they've seen us so many times.
They're just like, nah. They're
just
right.
like, I know you're good. Do you know what I mean?
But I do think we've matured though. I feel like our faces have really like changed.
We're aging. I'd like a bit more definition in my jaw, hence why I've stopped drinking the beer.
Yeah, I would too. I need to gua sha. Use my gua sha.
They don't work.
You know what
Do
that
they
is?
actually work?
Yeah, so it's like the stone. It's like a little stone. Do you know what? I can't describe it, but it's like a little stone thing. And it's got a gap so you can roll it around your face. And it's really good for like the lymph nodes, I believe, or something. I might be saying that wrong.
Yeah, because you can get swollen lymph nodes and you need to...
Is it lymph nodes? Anyway, yeah, but it just helps with face swelling. You know, you can just get it all around, massage your face. It's lovely.
Does it actually work?
Well, I use it often, but I like the feeling of it because it's nice and cool on my face.
Yeah.
So I just like the feeling of doing it. I feel like sometimes if you think something's working, it will work. You know what I mean? Like it's
placebo
not
effect.
Yeah, things don't always have to work, but if you feel like they are, it will be working.
So there's this thing called Shilajit,
right?
That a lot of people are talking about online, and believe it or not, we actually have some now.
Yeah.
My dad has been taking Shilajit. My dad is a man who struggles to wake up in the mornings. He's got no energy all the time. So my dad started taking Shilajit, right, in his coffees in the morning. He wakes up early every day, has energy, and believe it or not, his hair's growing back.
I can't believe that.
Now,
I literally couldn't believe that.
You lot are going to sit there and say, oh, you are lying, you're lying.
No.
I promise you now, whether it's a coincidence or I don't know, or like maybe his stress levels have dropped, but his hair is growing back. He's getting new hair on his head that was never there before.
Yeah. The only thing with this though is the Shilajit stuff. There is no real studies to prove anything about it.
Yes, there is.
No, but as in like, there's not proper evidence yet. So like, yeah, it's working right now, but like, we don't know exactly what is going on. So like, you know what I mean?
No. There's not enough evidence that you know of because you haven't researched it.
No, that's true.
There's evidence all over the internet. Like it's like a miracle thing. It's what do they call it? What do they call these things? They call them like superfoods or something. Something that it's full of minerals and that.
Oh,
it's
I
like
understand.
sea moss.
I understand.
Like
yeah.
sea moss was a massive thing and is a massive thing.
Sea moss is absolutely horrid.
Yeah.
Callum used to buy that. What was it? The 98 minerals that you need for your body.
Yeah.
Oh, it used to smell so bad.
Oh, I got it in gel form, so you'd get a spoon and you'd just.
It honestly makes me gag thinking about it.
Just actually gagged.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it was
savage. The first time you tried it, you actually spoonfuled it in.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was almost sick.
Oh, I am so hot.
Yeah, I know. It's actually so hot. In 5 minutes' time, we're just going to be like, passed out.
I feel like a melting corpse right now. This is not
okay.
Be a
2-hour podcast of us asleep.
There's so many lights on me right now. I'm unwell.
My chest is sweating. I don't sweat from my chest. I'm a man who doesn't sweat very much, but God, I am sweating.
Do you know what annoys me about you as well, actually? Not annoys me. You are the kind of person that Callum will like not shower for 2 days and his armpits won't even smell. Like he'll be like,
when do I ever not shower for 2 days?
No, okay. Say you've been out or whatever. Like say you showered. early
The night before.
say you showered early Monday morning, yeah, and then you didn't shower until late Tuesday night. That's technically, you know, a good 24
I wouldn't smell.
Callum would not smell. He'll be out in the hottest day. He will barely have a drip of sweat coming down him. I'll do one walk around the park and I'm like sweating. Like I'm a really sweaty person. It's gross. I get really like you're gonna be able to see sweat marks on the mic here from my sweaty hands because I have really clammy hands.
Hannah bought this slinky material top from H&M.
Oh.
Every time she wears it, she lifts her armpits up and it stings.
Callum, that's so rude. No, to be fair, you know some certain materials, especially when they're really tight, they don't. Anyway, I haven't worn it since.
It's like when you wear a football shirt and even if you're a person who doesn't smell or you haven't sweat, it's gonna smell like BO
Yeah, it's
for
that
some
weird,
reason.
It's that weird material, isn't it?
Certain materials make you smell like BO more.
Yeah.
And the other day, you absolutely stunk.
Cheers, babe. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Well, we're going to a wedding next week. I know we've mentioned, which I'm very excited about. But
Yeah,
it got me. It got me thinking, Callum. It got me thinking.
Oh,
What would be your perfect wedding? What would be your ideal wedding for us to have? Like, if you picture a wedding for me and you, what would it be? Tell me.
I'm imagining bright colours, blue and white.
My eyes are closed. Come on.
The beach is somewhere. We can hear the waves.
Vividly describe it for me.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, go on.
You just disrupted me and I've lost my train of thought.
My eyes are closed. I'm ready.
There's a beach. We can hear the ocean. Seagulls are flying over us. One shits on your head.
No, now do it properly. Everyone close your eyes.
Free bar, free food. The biggest wedding cake you've ever seen. Every single one of our family and friends there that we love. You got the beach. But we're not getting married on the beach. We're getting married on the nicest grass you've ever seen, just by the beach. And then if we want to go to the beach after, we can.
Okay.
Massive reception, flowers everywhere. But I also want it to be on a vineyard.
Do you know, it's a hard one. I don't think I want to get married on the beach now anymore. I've decided.
Because the sand, right?
Yeah.
The sand.
It's not just that. I feel like it's really impractical. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's windy. It's always windy by the coast.
Oh my God, knowing you as well, you'd walk down the beach and you'd trip over face first and face plant.
That's very true.
And you'd ruin your whole makeup.
I am a clumsy person.
You are, yeah.
You know this. So my idea, right, close your eyes. I'm going to actually vividly describe it to you now. Okay. Do you know Twilight?
Yes.
Okay. So like Forks is like my vision, but a sunny Forks.
What's Forks?
The area, like the city, the town where Twilight is, like that the foresty woods. So there's a wedding in Twilight, which I've always loved, right? Anyway.
We'll go down the road.
Okay, so there's big trees. There's a beautiful, like, big house. There's like tree houses. There's just gorgeous scenery. It smells of oak and sandalwood and lavender, okay? And then there's a big walkway with huge trees, loads of fairy lights, and everyone's sat there in the middle, and there's cobblestones on the floor, and there's a massive lake house, and then you look over and we're by the lake. We're on a huge lake.
Okay, nice.
And then also you walk down the aisle. Oh, what was that? That was happy birthday to you. and yeah, we get married. Happy days.
What kind of ring would you want?
You know,
engagement ring.
You know those videos on TikTok where it's like, if you know her so well, what ring would she pick? Yeah. Every time I'm like, I don't even know what ring I'd pick. There's so many options. There's so many good options.
Would you want like a round stone, a rectangle stone, a square stone?
I don't want a rectangle. I think I want one similar to this. This is my heirloom that I received.
Yeah, that's a small stone.
But no, a little bit bigger. But I would like something that has a bit of like detail to it. That's got like loads of little gems or like a pattern on it.
Intricate.
Maybe a different color.
Expensive.
Like a gold band, of course. But yeah, I'd like
a gold band.
Do you know? I don't get that thing. People say that your engagement ring should cost 3 times what you make in a month. Do you agree with that?
Hell no.
No, you don't.
What if you're a man that earns on average £10,000 a month?
Well, then you've got to pay 30 grand
You're
for a
not
ring.
spending 30 grand on a wedding ring.
Well, that's
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the myth, isn't it?
No. Do you expect me to spend 3 times my monthly income on a wedding ring?
No, not necessarily. If it's the right ring and I love it, then I don't mind. But what's going to annoy me, this is what's going to annoy me about an engagement ring, is that I want to pick it. I want to be there with you to pick the wedding ring.
Because you hate my taste.
It's not that. I feel like you get really easily swayed by other people and they're like, she's going to love that.
No,
and I don't.
No, I will not. What if I was to handcraft it myself? Would that mean a lot to you?
That would mean the world to me. Callum made me a bedside table. Like, he actually built it from scratch. Like, I'm talking, he cut the wood, sanded it, whatever, joined it together. And it is probably one of my favourite things in my entire room, just because you built it for me. I love it so much. Like, you know, when little meaningful things like that just mean so much more.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about like how much it costs. It's the fact that like if you went and took the time and thought of like that, I don't know, I just love it. I love
this
it.
day and age, it probably cost me triple what it cost me back then, because of the way timber prices are going up, mate. Ridiculous.
Wait, so how do you make a ring? How would you go about, like, you've said that, how would you go about making a ring?
I don't bloody know. Well, no.
Well, you just offered
Right, okay.
offered to make me a ring.
I'd
and now
obviously
you're
go
gonna...
and take a class, but online the other day I saw someone, you just get like this sheet of metal, whatever metal it is, or you melt down gold or silver, whatever. You melt it down into obviously liquid.
Right.
Pour it into a thing to, I don't know, you pour it into like a round thing that gives you the shape of the ring, I would assume. Or you do it into a line, like a little sheet, and then what you do is you hammer it around this round thing. Mate, I've just said thing about 11 times.
Great explanation
I
from
don't know.
Callum. If anyone knows how to make jewellery, please hit
It's
him up
just-
because he's getting lots of help. Now he's put the idea in my head that he's going to make me a ring. So
I'll actually make you the engagement
you'll
ring.
make me an engagement ring.
Yeah, I'll make you an engagement ring.
I would absolutely love to see how that turned out.
Well, if it turns out really shit, would you care?
Yes. What do you mean would I care? Oh, yeah, let me just put my bent up ring. Oh, you made it for me. No.
Just a coat hanger with
No.
a fucking moissanite diamond.
He's like, I'll choose Pandora. You'll be
You'd
right.
have to- would you rather I spent £10,000 on your engagement ring, or £10,000 or spend £2,000 on the engagement ring and put the other 8 towards the wedding?
Probably the second option.
Really?
Because
You'd rather a cheaper ring
I'd
and an
rather a
expensive
cheaper ring
wedding?
because I'd like the wedding to be like the wedding's a whole day you're going to remember. The ring is something. Also, I'm very, 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 very scared of losing it. I'd be like, if it was worth 10 grand, I'd be like,
Yeah.
how people can have like $1 million rings on their fingers? I don't know because I would be shitting myself.
Do you think they get them insured? Do you think you can insure it?
Oh, Callum, 1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000. You think you're going to give somebody a ring that's worth nearly £1 million and you're not going to get it insured? That would be the stupidest move ever. The stupidest.
Depends how rich you are, innit?
You've got a house on your finger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my God, talking about rings, in Ibiza a couple of years ago when I went with the Boohoo lot,
Last year.
yeah, Bash jumped in the ocean
Yes.
and lost his Fendi ring, right? And we're all like, mate, you're never finding that Fendi ring. Anyway, Davide's gone, I will find your ring. Put on his goggles, dives in, obviously the majestic man Davide is, fuck's sake, and goes down, and we're like, he's not going to find it. He's down there for quite a while, right? All of a sudden, he comes back up. I found it. Has the ring in his hand. I'm like, how have you just found a ring? The water was clear, yeah, but how have you just found a ring
That's
in the middle
mental.
of the ocean?
Yeah.
Bash was like, oh, mate, I love that. Like, thank you so much, bro.
You do such a great impression of Davide, and I forget that you you'd met him and everything. And I'm like, how did you you didn't even watch Love Island? Like, how do you do it so well?
I just got a good Italian accent.
Callum
hang on.
does really great accents. Like, I mean, we've definitely gone through this before, but you have
Yeah.
so every time I do what you do, I'm shocked every time. I'm just more and more surprised.
I'll do the rest of the podcast in a Scottish accent.
Oh, please don't.
All right, I want yours in there bad though.
Because I'm fucking sweating.
How does that have anything to do with it, mate?
Go on, do a French accent.
Do you know what? I've really struggled with a French accent though.
Okay, I can do one. Would you like the lemon water to go down your gullet of your throat?
That's just racist. That is complete and utter racism.
Callum, you can't say that. That wasn't. I was just doing an accent.
No, it wasn't. Is accents racist? Is doing accents racist?
No, I don't.
So if I was to do like a Punjab accent, is that racist?
I mean, I don't. I feel like there's a line. There's definitely a line, and I
Yeah.
feel like it. I really don't know. You've really
Because if I do a Russian accent, it's not.
I mean, no, it's not.
It's not racist.
But speaking of French people, did you guys know that Callum took me to Paris to go see Taylor Swift?
It was very good.
If you guys have watched this podcast for a while, then you know that I always talk about Taylor Swift. Let's go, but everyone just go, if you want, just go back through the podcast clips on our TikTok, whatever, go through the page, and you will see how much I'm defending her, how much I loved her, and I was like, oh, I would do anything to see her. I would do anything. And then Callum took me on my birthday in May to go see her for night one show in Paris, and I died and passed away, and I haven't come back since. I've been dead in Paris since that day.
It was a very successful day. Taylor Swift is amazing live. Don't care what anybody says about her.
I think it gave you more, like, a better thought, a better impression of her.
The amount of respect I have for that woman to be able to... I'm not being funny. She has no more than 60 seconds between each song.
Yep.
So, like, there's videos of her online wiping her sweat and wiping it on her dress, snotting in her hand and wiping it on her dress.
She, like,
I'm not being funny. The woman's there for 3 hours, mate.
Three and
Cut
a
her some
half,
slack.
because she added a half an hour set to it. Because we watched the new set.
Oh my
So
God, of course we did.
It was a 3.5 hour show, and I've never enjoyed 3.5 hours more in my entire life. It was the best day of my life. Unfortunately, the birth of my kids will not even top that. It was incredible. Like even you can admit it was like the
Oh, it was.
live vocals. She's dancing,
Yeah.
she's singing, she like a machine. I love that woman. She gets so much unnecessary hate for no fucking reason. Just because people are like, oh, it's Taylor Swift, she's so bland. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, keep your opinions to yourself.
It's jealousy in it. Like, let's be honest. But one thing I will say,
Sorry, Callum's like
I'm just
wiping
sweat.
sweat off his forehead.
one thing I will say is I don't like Paris, and I won't be going back there.
Yeah, you know, I've been twice now, and I feel like once you've been there for a couple of days, you have seen it all. I do feel like it's one of them cities that's like, okay, you know,
Yeah.
you can go there for something fun, like say you're going there for an event, or say you're doing something like someone's birthday, you're going to visit for a couple of days. But I don't think I could spend more than like a week there. It's a lot. It's a lot.
We didn't really see the Eiffel Tower neither, did we?
We were there for 24 hours. Like we literally got there.
Yeah.
We got there on the Thursday morning, and we saw Taylor Swift Thursday night, and we flew home Friday.
Imagine, yeah, I spent an arm and a leg getting the tickets and the accommodation for Taylor Swift, yeah. A week after that, we got back, and we was offered to go as a brand campaign.
His management called and was like, do you want to go see Taylor Swift? Like, have you never seen her before? And the terms were you had to have never seen her before.
Absolute
No,
nightmare,
but
mate.
it meant more because it was for my birthday and it was her
It
first.
meant more to my bank account as
It
well.
was her first show back, like from being, from her first show of a European tour, and we got to see her first set. So I'm very, very happy.
It was a once in a lifetime thing, and that's why I bit the bullet and I just did it because I thought it was a once in a lifetime thing. Turns out we could have gone a week later and saw her in London as well, and the London ones were amazing. They had Tom Cruise and everything at them.
You know when you're so hot that like
My belly button's got a puddle.
no, like I can't think. Like my brain.
Yeah, my belly button's actually got a puddle.
Do anyone watch that scene in Victorious? If you ever watched Victorious, I don't think you ever did.
No, I didn't.
Well,
watch
it's where
Victorious.
Ariana Grande came from, like the TV show,
Never watched
Nickelodeon,
it.
and they all get stuck in this trailer, like this RV with no aircon, and it's like the hottest day of the year, and they are all dying, and they're like all trying to sip from one little cup of water. That's what I feel like right now.
Ugh.
I feel unreal.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I bet you stink.
Callum, what is it with you? You make everyone think I'm stinky.
No, you're the one that makes everyone think I'm stinky, mate. Always talking about my morning breath and that.
Yeah, but it's fucking bad. Oh my god, sorry. Speaking of morning, because I remember this, I downloaded this app basically where you can record
bruv,
yourself.
she tracks our sleep.
You can record yourself in your sleep because Callum talks a lot in his sleep, and I've always wanted to catch because he laughs as well. It's really, 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 really off-putting. You'll be laying in their bed, he's like, I'm like, who the fuck was that? Like, what is going on? So I've been recording it, but it's catching me. Like, it catches me snoring and stuff. So
She makes some weird noises.
this was last night.
Play it into the
I think
mic then, mate.
this is you, Callum. That was Callum.
That was not me.
That was Callum, wait. And then, oh, that's Callum sniffling.
That's me. Play it into the mic,
Wait, was
bro.
that me? Callum's moaning in his sleep.
Don't know what I was dreaming about. Oh my
I've got
god.
loads, wait. Oh, the ring doorbell going off.
Was that my phone?
That was your phone going off, yeah.
Was that at 4 a.m. when Ashley came
Ashley was
in?
coming home from Ibiza.
My little brother just went to Ibiza for the first time, and he got back at 4 a.m. last night from the airport, and I still ain't spoke to him. He's still in
Wait.
bed. That's you.
That's me.
That's you. She does this weird thing where she's like struggling to breathe, and she goes. Hey, see, it even hurts me doing it when I'm wide awake, mate.
I'm sorry, this is going to have to be the world's shortest podcast because my hair is sticking to my
Yeah, I
back
know.
right
We're gonna
now.
have to get aircon in here, aren't we?
Woo!
We're actually gonna have to get aircon.
Good morning, America! It's hot in here. It's a scorching 29 degrees today, and you guys are stuck in a podcast studio with lights on you. Lights, camera, action. I'm losing my mind.
You know, sometimes I look at you and I
Lose
just
my
think,
mind.
what is going on in that brain?
What is going on inside
Like
their
the other day
head?
when you was like, you got this pent up energy. Now I'm normally the one in a relationship who just does random shit and like is really loud and really obnoxiously annoying.
Do you know me?
But no, but you sort of took the reins the other day and come into the bedroom and started fighting me, and
I was dancing. I was having a little dancey dance. I have a lot of energy.
she hit me so hard with this 6-foot pillow that I've got that she dug the glasses into my face. I actually screamed. I was like, ah! Like that. Bear in mind, I just bought these glasses.
What a little bitch.
These are new.
What a little bitch. No, all my friends always, like Claire always used to say, and her mum, they used to say that I'm like a puppy, like a golden retriever, because I was always like, hey, are we going here? We're doing there.
Yeah,
I'm upside
yeah.
down. I'm going there.
Yeah,
like,
that's you, bro.
I'm very much like that. I haven't even calmed down in my 20s.
What age do you think we'll get to before we do start getting really like wanting to go to bed at 6 and we lose our energy levels and we just sort of...
I do want to go to bed at 6.
Are you serious?
I would love that. Showered,
You're such
in
an old
bed.
lady, mate.
No, but like, if I've got nothing to do, like if we're having a chill evening, what better than having a clean house? You've had your dinner, you get in the shower, you get in clean PJs, and you get into bed. There is nothing better than that feeling.
See? No, I'm the sort of person where it gets to 6 p.m. and I want to book a flight to Amsterdam or Spain or something.
Oh no, but instead you watch reels for 17 hours.
Yeah,
What's your screen time today?
Because should we check my screen time today?
Well, to be fair, it is one. Why are we filming a podcast at 2 o'clock in the hottest time of the day?
We will try. We'll check my screen time
Unwell
for
right now.
yesterday, because yesterday I think I was actually semi-decent. Yesterday was 8 hours, 20 minutes.
That's a
So
lot
it's
better.
dropped 4 hours.
Callum, honestly, when you said 12 hours, I could not believe it.
I think that was the week where I was proper in a rut and just not doing nothing.
Stuck in a rut.
It was getting to a point where I really wanted to do stuff, but I couldn't bring myself to do it, and I just keep doom scrolling. But yeah, I'm glad that I've switched it all around now, changed my diet, feeling a lot better, drinking more water.
It's a good week.
Feel productive again.
It's a good
And
week.
I think doing these is sort of helping me. It's helping me fill my time with more productive things.
I'm so uncomfortable.
I know you are. I can tell.
I'm really, really warm.
Right, it's fine because we've actually got to wrap up now anyway. We've got places to be, and I've got to see
Oh
a
my
man
gosh.
about a dog.
I need to get.
No,
I need to
mate.
get in a paddling pool or something. Jesus
yeah, we
Christ.
actually.
Anyway, you guys,
this is savage. So the next time you see us, guys,
we'll be back from Portugal.
we'll be back from Portugal.
Hopefully tanned.
What do you mean, hopefully tanned? I am
We gonna
burning.
be tan, baby.
I'm scorching out there, mate. I am gonna put cooking oil on me and sunbathe.
That's minging.
Sunbathe. I'm gonna sunbathe.
You're a minging boy.
Yeah, I know I am.
Okay.
Anyway, my people, thank you all for watching. We love you. Take care. Bye bye.
Mwah.